Alright, Lilly Sai. I haven't heard. That's the name I haven't
Hottest
heard in a
topics online was the
fucking minute.
downfall of YouTube titan Lilly Singh. Lilly
No,
quite
no, I was thinking about someone else. I was thinking of fucking what's her name, the female that used to, that you know, but Lady, the girl who used to date David Dobrik, Lady something court. Well, I
literally
forgot.
one of the most successful OG YouTubers
Holy shit,
from
bro!
that
What
era.
happened to her?
You could almost call her like a female Fousey tube, only without the continuous crash outs and rises.
Oops. You wanna have some fun tonight, babe?
Honestly, her worst defense from the start has always been being kinda cringe.
Wait.
Some people say I look like.
With crash outs and rises.
Wait, that just.
You wanna have some fun tonight, babe?
Fousey, what are we doing, man? What are we doing, man?
Honestly, her worst defense from the start has always been being kinda cringe.
Some people say I look like Sean Paul. Some people say I look like Lil Wayne.
Young Moolah, baby.
And really obsessed with.
Oh God, bro, we were laughing at this shit, bro. Bro, we were thinking this shit was hilarious. We were like, bro, we were thinking, yo.
With her identity politics.
You know,
Yo, yes,
brown
me and
girls in
you.
particular seem to be a species of their own, don't they? I'm sure at least once in his life, every brown guy has asked, what the hell is going through the mind of that brown girl?
Even from the
What
very
the fuck
start,
you
her
just
content
said?
was always driven by.
What the fuck? What?
Once in his life, every brown guy has asked, what the hell is going through the mind of that brown girl?
Even from the very start.
What? I heard so many brown shit. I don't understand what she said. I think I broke my shit, bro. I think I did. Need to buy a better one.
Her content was always driven by the fact that she was indie.
What the fuck? Okay, where the fuck were we?
Driven by the fact that she was Indian, often making skits and videos revolving around Indian
Like I was saying,
stereotypes and tropes. This is why I also relate her to.
I mean, also, like I was saying, bro, almost every creator back then did the same thing. I remember there was a creator who was Hispanic, made fun of every Hispanic stereotype, came bash, one of the most racist motherfucker, made fun of every fucking black stereotype. Literally anything, every Indian stereotype, like literally anything, bro. They used to make the fuck out of the stereotype,
because his early content was about being Arabic and the common themes that are displayed in a family of that culture.
That's what last friend.
But as time went on, Lilly really embraced the meta of YouTube.
Yo, I don't know how we didn't see that Fousey was fucking crazy, bro. It was right there from the start. It was right there from the fucking start. We just didn't want to see
at
it.
the time, which was to broadcast yourself. She would hop on camera and rant to say something people found funny about a facet of our society.
He loves you. You think his nipples don't get cold? No, his nipples get hella cold, but he'd rather have freaking snowball nipples than make you feel any bit of cold.
And looking back on...
The fuck is she talking about, bro? The fuck is she talking about,
it's not
bro?
like any of this content was necessarily groundbreaking, but for the time it was about on par with what you would expect from the platform. And in a lot of ways, Lilly was kind of leading the way, really being the mainstream voice for the Indian people. Now eventually Lilly would parlay this early fame into more like comedy skits, not so much just about being Indian.
Okay.
Just about, oh yeah.
Whoa.
That's it. Yo, I thought they were talking about her. Lizzie Kosha, I think her name is. Whatever happened to her?
Doesn't mean we're the same.
Yeah, we're our own people, okay? Stop comparing us.
And I feel like this is where she.
Yo, everything was about to race back then, bro. Like, yo, just think about it, like every single, like every YouTuber back then was just like, yo, how can we make this about race? how can we make this about race? How can we put stereotypes in here? Like, what the fuck, bro?
And started becoming
no wonder everybody's fucking racist now, bro. This is the type of shit we were going up with.
That was still a much more niche place 10 years ago, as was...
Remember that they canceled YouTube Rewind because it used to get so many fucking hate? That's the reason. Yo, I still can't believe that's the whole reason why YouTube Rewind, or why YouTube does not have a dislike button. Like, you see this fucking dislike button that just disappeared? Yeah, that's because of YouTube Rewind. because y'all bully them
the
so much
concept
to
of an
remove it.
influencer and being able to make a true living online, but Lilly was quickly becoming a millionaire. So she
The
starts
fuck?
landing massive collaborations. She becomes friends with Ellen, she becomes friends with The Rock, and all of her
When did she
videos were getting millions of views.
But
Damn,
I'm
50.
launching my YouTube channel soon, and I
I
just
remember
need
I
a
saw
little bit of
this.
advice from the only person I could get it from, you.
Right, of course, YouTube, and obviously I know YouTube.
They're definitely not in the same room. You could tell they're not in the same room. You go, oh my god, bro. Everything was so fucking cringy back then. Holy fucking shit, bro. Like, they're not even in the same room. You can't even have them in the same room. Yo, that's how you know poverty back then. Bro, they're not even in the same room.
My world, it's pretty much like my tube, and I would love to help you get into my tube.
I guess you could say she was definitely on her way to online superstardom.
They wasn't even
she
in the same room.
She would continue this run for years, amassing over 14 million subscribers on her YouTube
advocate
channel,
daddy.
which at the time was obviously
Advocate
considered
of
massive.
what?
I mean, even till this day, that is still pretty huge. But obviously,
Damn,
we're
she's
now
fine.
just in like a different era.
Not
I
Lilly,
would say it's been
but-
like the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. I guess you could also say the slop AI era. And it actually wasn't until around 6 years ago, almost to the day, that her life would be flipped upside down on its head.
what was she?
Looks like it could be her greatest opportunity yet. A little late with Lilly Singh.
I
her
knew
now
it.
infamous talk
I
show
knew
that would
it.
air on
It was she fucking somehow got a talk show, and she was somehow the YouTube version of Ellen DeGeneres.
NBC.
But now that
Fucking
I'm in this
remember this.
position, I'm super excited to help pave the path.
Also, I remember the jokes were so fucking horrible.
And as a woman, I'm especially stoked to join this group of people.
Get it? Cause she's a woman in a man's world. Yeah, she's a woman in a man's world. Second of all, there's only one good person here. No, I don't want to say good, right? Because you got personally my favorite is Conan, and also him. I do fuck with. I used to watch him. What was his name? Steven? No. Jimmy Fallon's the worst. I'm sorry. I can't. Yo. Can I talk to you guys about something with host shows, tonight shows? I cannot watch it no more. It feels so forced. It feels so dry, and I don't know. You know, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. If I was, I personally, I don't think I would ever go in a night show. Like if I ever, hey. God did. If I ever go on a night show, I don't think I would. No, I don't want to say that because then if I go on a night show, people go play this clip back like, "Hey, then you say you didn't go." I'm gonna just say, I don't know. I just feel like night shows are just fucking. I don't know. For me, it just feels so scripted, right? And I feel like I don't like. If I get invited to come to a Jimmy Fallon show, I feel like I'll be able to say, yeah. I feel like I'll be like, yeah, fuck it, let's go, right? But I wouldn't. I don't know, bro. It's hard, bro. Personally, I feel like it feels so scripted. Everything just feels too scripted to the T. It's so, I don't know. I feel like everybody's fake there, right? And like if someone invited me, I feel like I would go too. And I don't know I don't know if that's a hypocrite. I don't know, bro. I'm just being honest with you guys.
You may be thinking, hey, who's this broad, and where's my straight white male host?
Now, when I reflect on this show, I do kind of have mixed feelings.
That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That got a little smirk out of me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That got a little smirk out of me. Not because the joke, because the broad. I thought she was like a little.
Feelings.
I don't know if because the way that it was a little
because
funny.
on one hand, I would rather get a lobotomy than sit through the entire 2-season run. But on the other hand, I don't think that anyone would have been successful under the constraints they placed upon it.
Hello, my name is Lilly, and I ain't a white man. My skin got some color, and it ain't a spray.
Yo, so bro, 3 straight fucking jokes, and it's like it's all she joke about her being a woman and not white. Is that her jokes? Is she like she's dead ass, bro? I'm telling you, she's a perfect example of all the back then, the Fuzi to the Logans, the King Pass, the fucking like they're all motherfuckers who's like, bad. Let me just make it. Let me make jokes about for my race and stereotypes. Holy fucking shit, bro. And you wonder why everybody's so racist now.
Basically, the budget was so small that they had to film 90 episodes in a little over 3 months, meaning she was shooting multiple per day with an undersized writing staff.
Ooh. Yeah, that shit was destined to fail. I couldn't even do that. Nah. We could do like once every day, because like then it just get, but like the third show you do, you go fucking hate yourself.
Doesn't seem to be many options. Let's try this. Yes! Where am I? Now, this is the type of representation we should be seeing in 2019.
Oh, is this a callback audition for Quirky Best Friend of a White Lead?
So during 3 episodes.
Yo, bro, why is it older joke I see is fucking about race stereotype fucking holy fucking shit? Is that the only thing the writers could come up with? They can't talk about any other things? There's so many other things to joke about. Why? Like, yo.
2 sketches in one day.
And that's not to even mention that there was a massive delay from when these would be filmed and subsequently released. And I really do feel like late night talk shows rely on current events quite a bit, and this would only become much more noticeable when the pandemic hit, as a lot of the topics she was talking about now seemed beyond tone deaf, like making out with people, or going to parties, or basically just being in public places.
Now, I have
No
noticed
way.
that my guy friends don't bring new girlfriends around me anymore, also. You know, it used to be because they thought I'd them. Okay? But now, not only can I block, I can rebound, box out, do a layup, and score!
Yo, bro. Why does every day, it's just the way she used her like facial, like holy fucking shit, bro. So fucking dog shit.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
But beyond that,
A
the
little
biggest issue
fucking
with the
ass.
show, and now the biggest
The
issue with her
jokes.
crumbling career, is that absolutely everything is purposely made with exclusivity and her perceived idea of equality in mind.
Yeah. Oh my
Don't go too
god.
far. Hate when that.
Can she not make a joke? Like I'm Hispanic. I get it. Right, I get it. But like, can you not make different jokes? My woman. My man. Right? Chica. I'm gonna call you Chica, bro. Can you not fucking make a joke without about
get
being
one.
white man?
Which basically equates to white people always being equal.
Hey, look! White people! What?
You know,
Is he
always
white?
being the butt of the joke, while minorities
not
are
white.
propped up as if we are some
That's
sort
Chico,
of
ain't white.
make-a-wish kids. You know, in Lily's mind, it's like we always need some sort of social savior.
I understand that for some people, white people, seeing someone like me host a show is terrifying.
I know you used to only Jimmy's in the spotlight, but I'ma throw some melanin up in your late night.
Ball gown, okay.
Yo, bro. Like, okay, number one, one part of the audience just go hate you. White people. And there's probably some white people who like not even racist. It's like, why she say fuck me for? Right? There's probably some white people who saw this is like, why you say fuck me for? I'm supportive.
Okay. A little overkill though. Maybe for when I win my Emmy. Which, let's be real, it's inevitable because a whole bunch of older white people voting for a brown girl will help them get praise from the media.
My writer's room look like a mini United
Yeah, okay, bro. You would never go win a fucking Emmy.
Nations. More than 50% women and people are all races.
Meanwhile, the other kid is like, oh great, another white savior. Because Daniel knows better than to hook up with some rich white lady. But at least it's inclusive, if you know what I mean.
Yo, this is like uncle jokes, bro. Like boomer jokes. Like, like, bro, like, holy shit, like, like, oh, I hate this type of
And
joke,
look, I
bro.
get that this is her form of some sort of media.
Yo, 12 more
reparations
minutes,
that
I need
she
to
is
watch
trying
this
to
shit.
take into her own hands. But the whole bit became incredibly exhausting.
I'm
very
tired.
fast.
Yes.
Like there is nothing clever or new about her observations in regards to racial dynamics. And above all, it just seems like she just shits
That's
on
the
white
whole
people
joke.
over and over just for the
Yeah.
sake of it, especially white men.
Next, lunge forward. Just like you want to lunge at Kyle's throat when he steals your idea during the board meeting and then tells you to smile more while he grabs your ass in the elevator.
I mean, don't get me wrong, using race
Holy
and identity
shit.
in comedy is a story as old as time. But Lily just has this very
Yeah.
immature, shallow way of approaching the topic every single time. And I also
It's
find
like
this all
it's-
incredibly
it's like-
ironic, because she
it's like
admits
she's-
that when she initially was pitched this opportunity for this show,
It's like
they
she's
really
calling
only
them
wanted
out.
her because she was a bisexual woman of color.
Let's break down this offer properly.
Okay.
And it was explained to me the machine that is late night and how historically late night hosts have all looked the same and talked about the same things. And this would be an opportunity to do something different and have someone different and kind of make history, and my ego likes making history. Like it does.
You like to be the first to do things, right?
By nature, I am that type of person that's like, oh, growing up, my parents told me not to do this. I absolutely have to do this. Like I gravitate towards the rebellion always. I know this about myself.
Something that she says over and over and over again.
Bisexual woman of color. Bisexual woman of color gets late night show. Come on. I'm more than just a bisexual woman of color, okay? I almost legally changed my name to bisexual woman of color. But now, thanks to me, your kids will grow up to be bisexual women of color talk show hosts.
It's almost like when someone's trying to be in on the joke, when in reality they don't realize how hilariously ironic it is. And I think that she is incapable of doing so because her ego is so big. Now, needless to say, this show was a massive failure. The viewership was declining by the episode. And after 2 seasons, they eventually canned her and her diversity justice crew.
What the fuck is she doing?
If you have a problem with me talking about being bi or a woman of color, that's fine. You're 100% entitled to your own opinion. And you can talk all about it on your TV show. Oh, wait, you don't have one.
Yeah. I guess we both don't have one. I guess me and you don't have one. Okay, I guess we both at the same boat. Hey, let's see how this. You see how that turned out? Hey, you see how quickly that? Ooh. Guess what? Me and you, same boat. Hey, get look here, bro. Me and you, no show.
And even beyond the issues with the actual content, I feel like her voice was often so grating. And hearing her go on these long monologues time and time again just killed my brain cells.
Yo, what the fuck is she doing?
And honestly, most of the time, it seemed like she was just trying way too hard to be funny or relatable.
Yeah.
I'm so single that sometimes I ghost myself just to feel any type of emotion.
No, bro, the physical.
No worries, fam. Light one up. You're good.
And overall, I feel like this was an opportunity that was handed to Lilly prematurely because
I feel
really
like,
check off the right
imagine
boxes.
being in the audience,
It was
I'll kill
also
myself.
popping enough on YouTube with the right certain target demographic for them to take a swing at it.
If you're wondering why I've been chosen to host this show, it's because television is
I like how they put her in the fucking sneakers. Like, hey, look, she's not like the other person. She wears a suit and sneakers because she's different. Like, I know for a fact someone. If I host a TV show, motherfucker, I'm wearing this. Motherfucker, I'm wearing whatever I think that looks tough, bro. I'm not wearing a fucking suit. Fuck.
The internet is thriving.
But Jesus Christ, did they strike out?
Here comes the pitch. Strike 3, and he knew it. Didn't even get the bat off his shoulder.
And sadly, this all really derailed her career, her mental health,
and
her public perception. And what would actually make matters much worse is that in the aftermath of this fallout, Lilly would go on to do a TED Talk that was also incredibly cringe.
I can't tell you how many times I forgot to wipe that chest hair off. A lot of times.
But it was also here where we learn why Lilly is so hell-bent on massaging her own ego through the guise of fame and success, and being quote-unquote groundbreaking. It actually all started from the moment she was born.
I forgot about her.
You see, because my mom had been told that if she gave birth to a daughter, it wasn't worth phoning home about. After all, she'd already given birth to my older sister, and this time everyone had high hopes that she would do right and have a son. But she didn't. She had me. And so there were no congratulations or Indian sweets sent our way. Just the reality that from the moment I came into this world, I was already a disappointment to so many people.
So from the start, she was destined to have an issue with the way she viewed herself and also her self-worth.
That's crazy.
It was literally ingrained in her that being born a woman was to be subservient to
That
men.
is crazy.
Obviously,
now it makes sense.
That can create a massive issue with someone's self-image.
Yeah, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
What no one else could have done, and I'd made the family name proud. Me, Lilly, the baby born a girl. I am attracted to influence and power because I always felt like that's how I had to change people's minds.
You know how they say if monsters are made or they just born like that?
And it's like the only way that
another
she could
proof
get
that
back
they're
at
made.
her family and prove them wrong is to have this massive chip on her shoulder. So it's like all of her work ethic and even eventual success was driven out of spite rather than anything positive, and it's like she just cannot let that go.
It would be naive for me to sit here and say that a lot of my success is not because I had a desire in me to prove people wrong.
Like you had to work 10 times as hard as the male that they were hoping for, the boy that they were hoping for.
I had to literally become a superhero.
Because honestly, a lot of people are driven to success by wanting to like prove people wrong. But usually at some point once they've made it, they can do some self-reflection and realize, oh, well, if they didn't want me, well, fuck them. And
yeah.
fuck it.
There I was, Lily, the baby born a brown girl, rubbing elbows or at least time slots with comedy royalty.
Now, even with that all being said, she still crones on about the fact that her show was not successful, basically crying that no one wanted to hear her shallow-ass perspectives on social politics.
The silver lining is that we'll finally get a different perspective in late night. Now a little bit of melanin, a dash of queer, a different take on things. Let's do this. But my take was almost never included in topical media news coverage roundups. You know, we still got the same voices, the same perspectives, even though someone and something different was literally in the next time slot. I kept trying to pull up my seat. I kept trying to join the dinner conversation. I kept trying to ask for a more supportive seat. But every time I would be told that I should be grateful to have a seat in the first place.
While also blaming her race and her sexuality for her eventual cancellation. Almost like saying, oh, the world just wasn't ready for these messages yet from someone who looks like me.
I would receive notes like, don't be so loud, don't be so big, don't be so angry, smile more. And my all-time favorite, don't over-index on the South Asian stuff. Now, unfortunately, the budget wasn't based on the importance or significance or historic nature of the show. It was based on the 1:30 a.m. time slot that we had. So a true investment is one that values potential over proof. Because so often that proof doesn't exist for women. Not because we aren't qualified, but because we haven't been given the opportunity.
They haven't been paying attention.
In other words, if you're trying to be inclusive, don't give someone new a seat made of straw until they prove they deserve a better one.
When in reality, the messenger had truly not earned her place at the table, as she likes to say. Just watching the show, it was beyond obvious that Lilly skipped a bunch of steps, and was more or less thrown to the front of this line. Because pretty much almost every late night host has spent years grinding stand-up, maybe in some writing rooms, or doing some sort of other hosting, you know, like live performance type of jobs. And while yes, she had done some live shows in the past, Lilly was still prematurely given this job, and when she tried to step out of the YouTube bubble, it was beyond obvious that she was not prepared. And when you combine that with her massive ego and improperly placed chip on her shoulder,
there's a
it
lot
was
of
really
things.
destined for failure. I mean, even when she won some sort of award that I'm guessing was bought and paid for, I think it was like Female Comedian of the Year, she was so incredibly cringe and not humble at all in her acceptance. She was actually very spiteful.
Thank God! Because this has been exhausting, honestly. A lot of you recognize me from that show that your publicist told you not to do, because then you couldn't get on one of the Jimmys. It's fine, honestly, or whatever. I honestly don't care. I'm not even her. I don't even care. It's whatever. I'll be me, Kyle.
Yo, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you telling these cringy ass fucking lines, bro? Oh my god, tired. I'm like, get that. Yo, why is this bitch say, yo, just say thank you and say some inspirational shit and get out. Like, if I get out there, I'm gonna say some inspirational shit. You guys gonna be like, damn, that's some inspirational shit. I'm not gonna be like, for all you motherfuckers, like, I'm not gonna say, like, the only thing I'm gonna say about the haters is fuck them and then move on.
What them? You don't know them. They're strangers, but do it anyways.
Comedian crossword.
Like I want to say things like, I don't deserve to be here. Like, I don't deserve to be in this room, because women always have to downplay our accomplishments.
Why? No, you don't.
And I feel like for the last couple of years,
what are you talking about, bro? Yeah, yo.
Lilly has definitely been laying kinda low. Like, I really think the failure of her late night show did a lot of damage to her ego.
She's deadass probably just enjoying her millions and just laying low.
Ego and her self-esteem. And I think she really felt like at that point everyone had kind of turned on her.
Maybe she finally got therapy.
I guess in my delusional brain I was like, they're like my family and they got my back. And then when I did late night, to see that so many creators on YouTube like tore me apart the first chance they got, it was this irrational sense of betrayal.
But now she has released this independent film. It's like her brain.
Yo, if you think that any, like, your YouTuber friends are your friends, yeah, you are delusional. Yeah, you are delusional, buddy. Hey, you are delusional, buddy.
Child of around 7 years under her production company called Unicorn Island Productions.
We friggin' made a movie, y'all. We friggin' made a movie.
And I'm gonna let you guys take a guess about who's the star of this show.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Singh, and I'll be teaching sex ed. The only person
who... Of course, she made a movie starring herself. Hey, guys, you know what people do when a fucking up and coming director, like they're coming from the YouTube scene, we know what they do. They don't cast themselves as a star role because they know they can't fucking act and direct, right? You can't make a TV show and fucking do all that because no, you're gonna be asked. They actually get real actors so the movie have a better chance of doing better. But no, she wants to be the center of fucking attention, bro.
I should be entering you is Jesus. I can't teach this class. Why not?
But wait, guys, let's give it a chance. Maybe this piece of content is about something other than identity politics.
For everyone, you made a sex comedy featuring someone that looks like you. Like, it's not going to be for everyone. I even know it's not perfect. So one of the things that filmmakers that are like minority groups struggle with a lot is that most critics, not all, are white men. And so when you have a movie like this where like there's barely any white men in the movie, it's a thing that we discuss that's like, it's a little tough.
Yeah, well, this is gonna...
No, look at Get Out. Look at Black Klansman. Oh, regard gray ass fucking movie. And well, no, bro, I can name fucking so many.
Suck.
I've been dating this DJ, and she has been remixing my pussy like experiment.
Yo, get me the fuck out of here, bro. And also, they're in high school. Yo, like, there's so many red flags here.
Sexuality, girl. Are you my mommy? You wanna see my little baby wiener? She's in my diaper.
The movie is called...
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck did I just hear in my ear? What the fuck did Lilly just made me hear? Yo. Shoot her.
Doing it, where Lilly stars as a 40-year-old virgin who has been assigned to teach sexual education.
No way,
You're
bro.
still a virgin? Shut up, Maya, that's weird.
No, I won't lie to you guys.
This weird. Oh my god, I got PTS flashback like 6'7". Weird.
Guys, I have not watched this movie yet, but y'all let me know down in the comments if you do.
I'm about to say if you want. Oh, it's a movie? I thought it was a TV show. What, yo?
Because honestly, it does seem pretty raunchy. Like, there was even some scenes from the trailer I could not include in this. Now, the last thing I really wanted to touch on here is that Lilly, or perhaps her publicist, has, from my perspective, been buying views and comments on not only her videos, but also anywhere she has gone recently to do an interview. I mean, just look at the string of comments from her most recent video where she goes to her movie premiere and compare.
The news is relevant. The news, no blame. Oh my god, bro. Is it really that? Yeah, you could tell she needs the ego-driven.
To this interview she did,
even though it's
even
fake.
This interview she did, or that interview she did, or this piece of content she did.
Yo, you could tell it's
and
AI.
The comments are all bots, and not just normal stuff like those nasty things trying to lure you to nasty websites. They all just say completely irrelevant stuff, but it's always
and say the
same,
same thing.
This
Yeah,
is a masterpiece, or this news.
You can tell by the period, bro.
Really well written, or there's a great piece of journalism. And that is why it is my belief that she or her team are botting these comments
100%.
to try and make her seem more relevant.
Like, even though there are boss comments on YouTube, right? But like, not this much.
Than she is in 2025, which is honestly perfectly in line with her career, where she seems to think she is much more important and groundbreaking than she really is.
I could break a system, break a mold, do something different, and blow the door wide open.
I mean, she's gone on some podcasts with some pretty major production value, and these videos are months old, sitting at like 200 or 300 views. But yes, this was all kind of just to dive into the pool of Lilly Singh and why her career kind of failed and stalled out. I mean,
totally
don't get me
about
wrong,
her.
for some time she was very successful.
I forgot she existed as me.
The ground of what YouTube would eventually become, and it's at least part of the reason why some people have moved on and done decently well in the more mainstream space. But I do really think it's all a great lesson that sometimes what you think could be your greatest opportunity can actually totally derail your career and your life. So you really do have to
John Cena, what the fuck are you doing?
Be careful with what you say yes to, and I really think that you should never go all in on something just for the sake of making history, when in reality it really...
Joe, get me the fuck out of this video. It's getting me mad, bro. Like, get me the fuck out.